Tony,
Yes.
you're homeless in New York City.
Yes, I am.
Tell me about it.
Homelessness in New York City is very hard. You have to be a seasoned individual to make it through these streets. Because if you're not seasoned, if you're not tough, if you don't have it in you to make it sleep in the streets at night, then the streets will eat you up immediately, and you will succumb to drugs. You'll be a drug addict. You'll be nothing but a drug addict, a prostitute. You'll be messed up in these streets. They will eat you alive. So you have to be strong.
It's hard to do homeless sober.
It's hard to homeless sober. Is blood it's like getting blood from a stone. That's how rare that is.
Yeah.
It's a rarity.
People
You don't see no.
understand that.
There's no way you can do this without drinking or getting high on drugs or whatever the case may be.
So Tony, you've been outside for a while and it's cold right now.
Yes, it is. Very cold. Very, very cold. And I'm grateful for you for bringing socks because I didn't have no socks on my feet, and I showed you that. And and it's cold. My hands are cold. My ears are cold. I'm wearing a woman's hat. That's how cold it is. I don't have the right clothes that I want to wear.
How you survive the cold?
I survive the cold by staying on the ground, by staying away from the streets, by staying above ground, but by not coming above ground at times when it's cold like this.
You stay in the trains, right?
Yes, and I'll ride the rails if I have to, just to stay warm. And even that is cold. It's even colder down there than it is up here, to tell you the truth.
Is there any help? I mean, you told me you've been out here for a minute. What's a minute?
The hope, when the hope comes, they come with the police. They let the police do the talking first. First the police come and they do their thing. They'll kick your feet, get up, in a disturbing way. There's never a nice way. And then the people with them, the BRCs and all these other homeless, they don't say nothing until the cops are finished. And then they just look at you and say, "You okay?" And you're like, "Well, I just went through." "No, I'm not okay." And so they just go with the cops and just leave you there. There's no hope. You have to really seek it. I mean, really, really go out there and seek it. It won't come to you. You need to go to it.
Well, you were telling me that the shelter is like so far away.
The shelter, they want to put me in the shelter. I was shoved in the train tracks and I just started to learn how to walk just a few months ago. And they sent me all the way to Umpbuck Lane in Queens, Long Island borderline. I can't do that. I had to come here to Bellevue Hospital every day for therapy. I couldn't make it.
Well, let's talk about that. You were exited from...
Yes, I was. I was exited from Bellevue Hospital, where I went to get rods in my legs. I have 3 rods in each leg, and I have one going through my pelvis. So I have a lot of hardware. So they let me out the hospital only 5 days after my surgery, mind you. So I really didn't know how to walk. I couldn't even put on a pair of underwears. I had to beg them to stay.
They exited you to the street.
They exited me to the street. I was exited to the street just like that. And I couldn't go nowhere. I had to wait for a taxi they gave me, and they sent me all the way to Long Island City. And I went there to the shelter, and it was no good. That's when Corona started coming heavy. The shelter was full of Corona, so I didn't know what to do. So I would walk out, and I fell many times, and I wound up in another hospital.
So you were able to walk, and they still exited you.
Then I was not able to walk. I was able to drag myself with a walker. I was not able to walk physically, like walk across the street. Walking just 10 feet was excruciating. I had rods in my legs, sir. To this day, it's so cold outside. These rods are cold. These rods are hurting me. My legs are hurting. I'm getting cramps in my legs.
When they exited you, because you're able to walk a little better now.
Because it's been almost a year now.
Right.
I'm forced to walk the way I was walking.
Right.
They wanted me to stay in the hospital, take Oxycontin, and be lethargic in bed every night. And I said, no, I don't want to do that. Right. I want to walk again.
Right.
And they exited me, just like that. Exactly 7 days after a major surgery. And I left the hospital with 250 staples in each leg.
Oh, wow.
So imagine that. How's that look? Because I was homeless.
And people
I had nowhere to go.
Hospital exiting people to the streets happens far too often.
Very far too often. That's why you see them all in the streets. That's why you see most homeless people in the streets with crutches, canes, walkers.
You see them with the hospital wristbands.
All hospital wristbands, all over the place. Some of them wear them like they're jewelry.
Yeah.
You understand? 5-10 wrappings on their arm. Yeah, man, I've seen it many times, man. They wear it like it's jewelry, you know what I'm saying, man?
How do you
Different
survive
colors.
out here?
I survive by being humble, by being honest. and working hard for my money, you know, working for my dollar. I'm able to work again.
Yeah.
I'm able to go out there and hustle again.
So what are you doing?
So what I do is I sweep buildings. I sweep buildings and I do garbage. I sweep the buildings for supers. A lot of supers in the area, they like me, so they see me always shoveling and cleaning areas. Because I do, for a homeless man, I do have OCD. Yes, I do. There are of us who have that. You know, so I have to be very clean. I'm very, very, very punctual on my things. I like everything has to be perfectly right. You know, so that's why I stay alone, because I'm scared to be with people because they're going to rob me and take my things. Might even kill me.
When I was homeless, I stayed alone too. I think it saved me.
That's what's saving me right now. That's the only thing that's saving me, is being with people. Because everyone is on this heroin out here. Fentanyl is killing all the homeless people left and right. I mean, I'm walking past dead people in the train stations because they OD'd, and I can see that they OD'd, and it gets me scared because I don't want to be that person. And I can see myself succumbing to that because it's so easy for these individuals to manipulate.
Right, because you want to escape the pain because it's so horrible out here.
It hurts being out here. Literally hurts. Hands hurt, cold. Look, my hands are dirty from the train. I haven't washed my hands. That's not me. I grew up, I had a good childhood. I went to Catholic school, I graduated, had a great life. And ever since I got shoved in the train tracks, my life has changed.
Yeah. And what happened that...
I lost my apartment while I was in the hospital, through COVID and everything like that. I am taking my landlord to court now.
Oh my gosh.
Because he didn't think I saved all of my receipts for everything I bought in my apartment, and I did. So...
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
3 wishes: a hot plate of food, a roof over my head, and a job.
Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
Thank you, sir, for having me.